Good morning, one and all. A pleasant welcome to you all for the last session of orientation, adapting towards academic virtual world. In a runway of orientation sessions, we have a showstopper today with an energy booster session. We have Mr. Sushant P. Mysorkar, a certified cognitive therapist, founder and CEO of BrainRhyme Cognitive Solutions Private Limited, Mumbai, with us to brainstorm our students and refresh their minds with positive traits. I would request our beloved principal to welcome the guest.
Thank you, Akash. Uh, Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Sushant sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning, sir. I welcome you to this orientation program of the academic year 2020 for all our students. Mr. Sushant P. Mysulkar is a certified cognitive therapist and the founder and CEO of BrainRhyme Cognitive Solutions Private Limited. Sir, I extend a warm welcome to you. I extend a welcome from on behalf of students, staff, and our management. I also extend a warm welcome to all the team of orientation and all the students. Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I would introduce our esteemed speaker today. Today we have with us Shri Sushant P. Mysorkar, an eminent orator. Let me take a minute to introduce him to our student gathering. Mr. Sushant P. Mysorkar is a certified cognitive therapist, founder and CEO of BrainRhyme Cognitive Solutions Private Limited, an institution which trains students as well as faculty in increasing one's productivity and upscaling themselves. Sir has 20 years and more of experience in training and research in the field of cognition and intelligence. He has practical experience working with people diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, LD, autism, cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, slow learners in India and foreign countries like United States and United Kingdom, UAE, Singapore, and Egypt. Sir has rich experience in counseling, customer relationship management, and problem solving skills. Cognitive skills, management skills, and psychometric assessments are his domain knowledge. He has coordinated various training programs according to the organization needs. He has also trained people to perform under pressure and strict deadlines. His training sessions are on the theme of marketing, memory development, management sessions. He has also designed special models for differentially enabled students. He has conducted various memory sessions online, offline in India and abroad countries like United States, United Kingdom, UAE, Thailand, Chicago, Canada, Singapore, and Egypt. Sir has taken up various projects like Digital University and headed one of its key projects for youth, easy employment assistance and services for the youth. He has been awarded Special Contribution Award for Mumbai University for educating and promoting memory development sessions to nearly about 50 plus colleges of Mumbai University. SICM is fortunate enough to have such an international and versatile speaker to address our students in the orientation session. On behalf of SICM, a warm welcome to you, sir. Sir, you can take over the session.
Thank you, Akash, for this wonderful introduction. Uh, Welcome and good morning, students, associate staff, and teachers. Just to start with, just imagine a classroom on the first day when the teacher comes in and she tells the students, okay, good morning, students. Today is our first session, and I want you all to be ready with your fingers on your laptop or your mobiles. And today we are going to start our session. So first thing I'm going to teach you dot 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 dot. So this is a situation we will find it in I think in next few years, and our next generation, the pen, pencil, and board and the books which we are using it, I think they will find in the museum. So we'll take our children to the museum and show them that these are the books which we were using while studying. Okay, jokes apart, I thank you. I thank Uma Shankari ma'am who introduced me to Akash, and I don't know what Uma Shankari ma'am told Akash Kumar Singh, and he contacted me. I really don't know. So so I really thank Akash for organizing this program. I thank Professor Vidya Shivanvar, the principal of the college, Sheshadripuram Institute of Commerce and Management, for her initiative. A very humble person. I met her once on online, but I found to be a very uh, sincere and dedicated teacher. And I think I'm sure that a complete team of this college would be really well organized and will really dedicated teachers to help students in their way of progress. I thank the host, Bhuvaneshwari ma'am, RS, associate professor, who have really organized this program. I thank you for this team for organizing such a wonderful program. There were two agenda for Thanksgiving session well in advance, because normally this session happens after the complete 1 hour session. But I have thanked for two reasons. One is I really from the bottom of the heart want to take this opportunity to thank each one of them who have really taken pains for the whole week or maybe more than that for organizing the day to come and the time to come to put this program to connect the students and me, because I am also a learner. I am going to learn from you too in this program. And the second is really very important. If you don't like the program, you know whom to catch. So I first only declared the names. Okay, let's start. So I start with the new way of looking at the uh, technological platform and churning out the new aspects. So students, I want you to ready with your fingers on your laptop or on your mobile. My first question to you. Let's say there is a race between a lion, deer, or a tiger. So I want you to put in a chat box who will win the race. Lion, deer, or a tiger? Let me see how your fingers move faster. And if it paints, we will definitely look out for certain different options. Oh, I'm getting a lot of responses. Deer, tiger, lion. Oh, all the three. Okay, okay. So majorly, I feel that okay, there are some who say lion, some who say tiger, but majorly, I find that students are typing deer. Oh, DEER also and DEAR also. Wow, a new terminology I have got today. So when we say dear students, it is DEAR. And when I address any animal, I say DEER. Wow, I'm very happy that you all are putting your fingers across and typing in a very good speed. Wow. Deer will win because the threatens will be behind that. Oh, wow. Good answer, Naveen. Wonderful. A nice explanation. Okay, wonderful. So majorly, I think if you have the statistics, I'll find that deer, most of you have written the deer. Now my next question to you again, is the tigers or the lion speed faster than the deer? Yes or no? Is the tiger? No. Yes, no, no. Again, the statistics say the answer no. If the speed is not faster, so I think many of you are contradicting your first statement. The first statement you mentioned that the deer will win, and when I asked you is the speed of the tiger faster than deer, you are saying no. Okay, so here I have a clear understanding that the deer speed is faster, and that's why it's coming faster, right? Now When you say no, if my third, let me ask you a third question. Have you seen deer and lion attacking the deer and killing the deer? Yes, no. So tiger and lion attacking the deer and killing. So answer is yes. So if the speed is not much, and still we have seen in many of the National Geography channel, we have seen in the channel that they have been attacked and they have been killed. Animal Planet is there for that purpose only. Yeah, okay, yeah, right, Naveen. That purpose only. But when we say that the speed of the deer is faster than the lion and a tiger, how can a lion and a tiger attack the deer? It's really a question to think. I want to think. I'll give you 30 seconds. Can someone come with an answer which says technique? Okay, what's the technique? Strategy? Okay. So the deer and can they discuss? Can they talk? Can we have a strategy stating that they will tell the deer that if I come to you, I'll give you a chocolate, or maybe I'll make the lion can say that okay, deer, please wait. I want to have a crown. My crown, I want to gift it to you, and I want you to be a king of the jungle. So maybe that can be a strategy. Technique, yeah, okay. Technique can be, yeah, to maybe tell her that I have your baby with me. If you don't stop, I will eat your baby first. So then the deer will stop and the lion can attack the king. Lion can attack the deer. Hungry makes everyone faster. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Nice answer. Okay. Any other answer? It's a lot of experience of the lion. Oh, lion is so experienced of killing the deer. Oh, wow. Fear. Okay. See, all your answers are right. All your answers are right because the way you are expressing it, the way I love the answers which you are giving. Deer will have fear, so it's leases its speed. Okay, I'm able to have some. I think on YouTube also there are people who are putting the answers. Wow, super. There are a lot many answers. Oh, that's why when I started my session, I told you that today I am also going to learn a lot from you. Lion hunts to prey when it's alone. Okay, if lion wants survive, he must hunt deer. Okay, okay. But here we are talking about the speed. Okay, so I really respect all your answers. Wonderfully put up, and you have really used your brains and your used your thinking process. Wow. And I'm sure you will definitely get much more better answers than this too if you write it down, because now you're typing it, your fingers are moving. So I just share before I go on with the answer, actual practical aspect of it. I would like to share that when you put down your thought process, we have more than many, let's say hundreds and thousands of thoughts. It has not been up till now proved. The research is going on. Lot many say that we have 50,000 thoughts. Some say 65,000. Some say we have around 80,000 thoughts. But practically, it has not been proved how many thoughts a human brain generates. So if we just say that we generate thousands of thoughts or hundreds and thousands of thoughts in a complete day, around just 5% thoughts are really active and productive. So if we really focus on these active and productive thoughts, we can go to the next level. So what we need to do for these active thoughts, we need to write it down. How many of you write your thoughts down? How many of you have a book, exclusively separate book, which specify? Because in today's session, I'm going to talk practically. I'm a practical person. I would like to give practical advice rather than telling you that you do this exercise and go for a walk. So today we'll say, sir, I have listened to this right from my beginning. Go for a walk. I go for a walk one day. So every first of the year, I go for a walk. And second, I think, and the second day of the year, I think tomorrow I'll start. Today, my legs have started paining. When I've started for the first day, my legs have started paining. And then the next day never comes. And it again comes the next year. So we all take that a resolution that I'll start walking, or I'll start running, or I'll go to the gym, or I'll start this and I'll start that. I have a book for my thoughts. Wow. So how many of you can you just say yes or no? I have my book. Let me see how many yeses are there. Journal for, oh wow. Journal for inspiration. I have my book. Yes, sir. Oh yes, yes. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. So you all have a lot of books, and I think if you all come together, again a practical approach. If you all come together and have a classroom session, I think Professor Vidyaji and Akash will coordinate in this. And if you all come collectively with your books, I think a nice book will be published, and you all will be the co-authors because you have put your thought process into it, and you can give a lot of suggestions to your college, and you can have a independent incubation center where all these suggestion cells will come. And I think you will have a wonderful platform wherein those creative ideas which you all have generated and put it in your books will come actual in life. I think you should experiment on this. Oh, wow. Okay. So let me come to the answer for this. The tiger or the deer or the leopard. Lion speed is 80.5 kilometers per hour. The reindeer speed is 65 kilometers. And the tiger speed is somewhere between 50 and 65 kilometers. So if you see the range, the tiger speed is much more, and sorry, the lion speed is much more beyond the deer, but the tiger speed is less than the deer, but still the tiger attacks. Now why? The reason is the deer is not confident. Deer knows that she will be killed, and because of this fear, when she looks back, that how what's the distance between me, yeah, she's scared, and she looks back that yeah, her death is coming near, but she does not know her potential of running. So if she realizes that potential, she can even raise her bar and go much more beyond the speed of 80 kilometers, which is the lion speed. But this does not happen because she is fear about what will happen, and she is not confident. Now, if I relate with human beings, does it relate to us? Fear, do you know the full form of fear? Fear is acronym. False experiences appearing real. The deer can run much more at a speed and she can survive. But a fear of experience, false experiences that no, I will be killed. This is a fear. That's a false experience. And if when you know that this is a false experience and still you believe in that, then we all know what happens with the deer when she gets attacked. Now I want you to write down what lessons you have learned from this story. In today's situation, we fear that what will happen later on. Why to fear when we have everything with us? I'm going to share with you my story, which will definitely help you in transformation because I never fear. The reason I know that I am a genius. And unfortunately, many of you who have the fear don't know that you are a genius. We all have a genius hidden in us. But unfortunately, this is not being taught in schools, neither in management colleges, neither in any of the institutions. And unfortunately, each one of us don't know that we have a hidden genius which is in us. So when I say that, when I mentioned that I'm a genius, when I know I'm a genius, what I did, I would like to just share what I did when the situation came. Because this 4 months from March, the situation is completely different. We are not able to move out. But sitting alone, what I can do? So what I did, I sat. This you can do it today itself. What I'm going to tell you that you can start and do it today itself. Sit with you, identify your potentials. There are so many hidden things which are hidden behind, which we have never got a time in our busy schedule, in our whenever we used to go uh, we are completely busy in our day-to-day life, in college classes, being with friends, picnics, doing a completely walkthrough in our college canteens. Because I have loved my college life, I have enjoyed my college life, and I did not have time even for my family because the whole day I was in college. So I realized when I went back to all these memories, it was a big picture in front of me. And I realized that, oh, at that time I never thought about it. What best I would have done in my college life. So when I saw this story, I saw a picture of myself enjoying my college life. Morning 7:30 I used to go. I studied in Rupare College. 8 o'clock the person used to come and open the table tennis and carom room. But we, as smart people, we want to catch the table tennis table before anybody comes and starts playing. So 7:15, we all were there. It just imagine 7:15, we all were there. 8 o'clock, our table tennis and carom room used to open. 7:15, we used to just mingle around, have tea and snack with friends. Our canteen fellow, we were the first people to greet him. Hello, good morning. Is the tea ready? If the tea is no, not ready, go and fast prepare a fantastic tea and put this, put that. And we used to all tell him to put all the nonsense things in the tea so that we can enjoy the tea. And in that 45 minutes, we used to have at least 3 to 4 cups of tea. So, putting the story short, uh, in this period, we realized that there are lot many things which hidden talent we had. And since I'm connected with a lot of educationists, a lot of friends, I started making calls. How are you spending your day? And I got to know a lot of things. So three things I started in just 15 days after collecting all this information. The first thing is I knew that I have an experience into cognitive coaching, memory, and brain development. I said I have a huge database with me. I have lot of contents with me. Can I share this content with my friends who don't know about this? And I created a group with just 10 friends. And today you'll not believe I have around 8 WhatsApp group. Every group has 250 250 participants. So now you can see 8 groups, and now tomorrow I'll be starting my ninth group. So you can just imagine 2,000 people in just 3 months got connected with me who said that Sushant, please send us the information. We would love to have those information with us so that we can update our knowledge from time to time. The next thing we started with a language learning because now we have ample amount of time. So people started creating the list, and not many people had in their wish list that I should learn languages. I should know a different language. I should know a foreign language. So they told me that Sushant, I would love to learn the languages, and this is how one by one I started with Hindi, English, and Marathi, which I can put forward. So I said, let me take this initiative and start these three languages. And when people started entering, I requested them, oh, you know Bengali, oh, you know French, wow, can you please help me out? Can I start a WhatsApp group, and can you lead that group? And I'm really thankful for all those people who really immediately said yes. And because of them, today I have around 23 languages, 17 national languages, and 6 international languages. And we are running this group. And slowly, I found that they were passionate enough. And what we did, we put in every group in the morning, I put 5 sentences in English, and each trainer used to translate that. Okay, the Gujarati trainer or the French trainer translated that 5 sentences in those respective languages, and they put up an audio. So the newcomers who wanted to learn the language, they read that in English, they saw the translation, and also the script, the tone, the vocabulary, and how it needs to be put forward. They were able to listen in an audio. So today we had, up till now, we have 250 sentences which are translated, as well as the audio is ready with us. So now if I have to start a language learning club, I have 23 languages, 250 audios, 250 sentences translated in 23 different languages. And I'm thankful for those who immediately said yes. So this is the second initiative we took, and today we are happy that we started a paid program too. And we had, because this idea again from the participant, they came that okay, now we want a professional way of learning. This is yeah, and we are happy with this, but we want to learn how to speak. Let's say suppose tomorrow I am learning French, and so I want to deal with them. How are you? I am fine. How are you feeling today? Let's have a coffee. The conversation which goes on, we want to learn that. So communicative language learning club we started, and I'm happy to tell that 13 people registered for our paid program without doing a single marketing. And now we are going to launch the second batch too, which is a paid program with a very reasonable fees. If you we wish to join, please connect with us and we will get you in. The third program which we started, there are a lot of parents who said that Sushant, it's now WFH. Do you know what is WFH? This is an acronym which is now globally being used in this pandemic situation. Can you please type if you know? Yes, type what is, yeah, lovely, lovely Sri Lakshmi. Work from home. So now this is a big keyword which has happened, and everybody used to, okay, Sushant, we are now WFH, and what to do? I don't understand with my kid. I'm not able to. Previously, also, I was not able to look after my kid, and now it's the situation is much more difficult because the whole day I'm working and it's difficult. So I said, let me work on this too. And after discussing with my friends, we started a activity club, so activity for kids. So wherein we want that every day a new activity will be put up. Every day they will learn origami, they will learn painting. So some of our associates, they took an initiative. Okay, I'll teach painting, I'll teach origami, and they started working on this. And slowly and steadily, it started that now the activity, I'm not running that activity club. Students are it's they itself they're learning the activities. So isn't it interesting? So this is what a practical approach we did. Okay, now I would like to showcase on one important factor, the power of secret. How many of you have read the book Secret by Brian Ronde? If you are not read, I would appeal each one of you to get this book. If you want, I can share this book. I have this book, a PDF file. I've read it, sir. Okay, Sri Lakshmi, very good, fantastic. I'm going to share my experience when I read this book. And you will not believe, but I can prove this. Whatever I'm sharing with you, I can prove it. I have put those photographs also on my different social media platforms a few years back. So, what is secret? Secret is something which uh, we just have to have a wish, because it said that whatever we wish, there is a some. Uh, I think most of you will believe in God, or there might be some students who say that no, I don't believe in God, but I'm sure you believe in some energy. If you don't believe in God, it's okay. Nothing wrong about it, because I see the world as nothing wrong and right. Everything is as per, it's going as per our individual thought process, our experience, our wisdoms, our learning from our different mentors. But if we say that there is a power, there is an energy, and if we appeal to this energy, I want this, but we need to specific. So, and wish will come through. We don't know. It can come in one day. It can come in 1 month. It can come in 10 years. It can come in maybe 50 years. We don't know. But the power, you need to generate that power and you need to appeal. So what you have in hand is appeal. So I just would like to share my story, which is a unbelievable story, but it's true. One day I just simply made an appeal to the universe that I'm a trainer and I love to train people. My key line is creating innovative minds. So when I say I want to create innovative minds, I wish that I wish to. So my appeal to the universe was, in one day I want to take 3 sessions in 3 different countries. I don't know. I don't know how it is going to happen, but I want to do it. So, and when I shared, and one important thing, when you do make an appeal to the universe, please, 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 please share it with your friends. The reason being, they should say that you are mad. And when they say you're mad, your appeal is, it goes one step ahead. You get a confidence. Because when the Wright brothers started their initiative of flying aircraft, they were both dancing from a place to place with their small aircraft which they had designed, and everybody laughed at them. See these two fools. They feel that there will be some flight and we will fly and we will reach to some other place. 2 years, consecutive 2 years, they faced different challenges. People laughed at them, they cursed them, even their family did not support them. But today, you're seeing the history. Within few hours, we can reach different places. So when you make an appeal, be consistent and trust your appeal. So I trusted my appeal. No, I want my sessions to be happen in 3 different countries. I don't know. I want you to decide, and I made this, I think, around 7 to 8 years back, and this happened 3 years back. So a gap of 4 years, it happened after 4 years. So as I told you, I the timeline is not, we don't know the timeline, but it happens. So a day came when I had to go to when I went to Dubai. They organized my session in the afternoon, and I had to start in the morning. So before I started, again, this I did not knew that this is going to happen, and I started in the morning. I My first session, I told my students I'm flying for 1 month to Dubai, and let me complete the session. So maybe I'll from there I'll take an online session, but this offline get let's not leave this opportunity. And I took a session at from 6 to 7:30 in the morning, and my packing and all everything my wife took care of, and I immediately started for my flight. So my first session in the morning, which was a live session with students in India. I flew to Dubai, and in the afternoon my session was arranged by them. So I went to Dubai. I had my lunch over there, and immediately after the lunch, my session with the Dubai students. And late night, I had an online session, which was with my Canada students. So this the next day, and after the session was over, I realized, oh, I have done 3 sessions in 3 different countries: India, Dubai, and Canada. And then I realized, oh, it really happened. So it was really, I was shocked, because uh, I made a wish to the universe that I want to do it. And I was so confident. So this confidence and consistency should be there. So I want each one of you to make a wish and believe in that wish. And I want each one of you to trust in yourself. If you have trust, nobody can beat you. Nobody. Even you cannot beat yourself. I recall a dialogue from the movie, Salman Khan movie. I think you are experts than me, but I remember the dialogue. If somebody can beat me, that is me. Which movie? Can anybody tell me? अगर मुझे कोई मार सकता है तो मैं वो खुद हूं. अगर तुम्हें बचना है तो तुम मुझसे ही बच सकते हो. Something dialogue. Yeah, Sultan. Wow. I knew that you are experts, so I did not use my thought process, because you are experts. Wonderful. Sultan. So in this movie, he said that I can only one person is there who can beat me, and that is me. So if you say that I should be successful, I'm damn sure, and there is huge support. I'm sure your principal, because the way I have interacted with them, the way I have interacted with your staff and other people, I am sure that your faculty members, your teachers, your principal, they're all ready to help you out, provided you should dash. What is that dash? Provided you should dash. Can anybody fill this gap? Everybody is ready to help you, provided the first step, you have to do the first step. And what is that? Success, show interest, believe. That is you, that is in you. I want that answer. What is that dash? Everybody is ready for you. I'm not getting that answer. Interest, that is within you. Interest should be there. Guidance, appeal, start working. No, it is a three alphabets. The answer is a three alphabet. Believe in yourself, not three words, it's three alphabets. Oh, lovely Sri Lakshmi. Ask. The answer is ask. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi, for the wonderful answer. So you need to ask, I want this. When you go to the restaurant and they say, Sab aapke liye kya lau? Kuch bhi lao. What you will bring? And whatever you bring, you have to eat it. So you need to specific. Bring me a cup of tea, or bring me a cup of coffee, or I want to have my snacks. Bring me a idli dosa, or bring me a masala dosa. So you need to be very specific in putting forward your views. I remember one more story of Michael Gorbachev. In his article, he had mentioned a fantastic story. The story goes like this: when he was in Europe, and he was when he was studying, there were two Japanese students along with him. And at that time, the Second World War, the Japan was destroyed, and they were facing a lot of crisis. It was a crimping economic crisis. They did not have money, they did not have food to eat, and these two students, they did not have anything, but they were passionate in studying. They had only one pencil, and they both were sharing those pencils with each other. And other friends asked them, "Why are you sharing? Don't you have two pencils? We are observing you from last few days that you are sharing the pencil, and see the pencil. It's a very inferior quality. See my pencil. The word England produces the best of pencils, and see our quality. So don't you believe that quality, you need to use quality products? See the way you are writing, both of you are writing, are you able to read what you are reading?" They felt very bad. They did not feel bad because they were not able to read. They felt bad because people told that Japan is inferior. They spoke about Japan in not in a better version. So they felt very bad. They said that if this inferior quality pencil, if we will not take, who will support my country? We believe that the quality definitely matters. But when we speak about helping the country, or helping the associates, or connecting with people, connecting with like-minded people, or uh, doing something for my country, this is what we both can do. Because we are not, we don't have anything to give to my country, at least we can use the pencil. But I promise you, the two Japanese fellows promised the other students, I promise you that today our quality is inferior, but we will come out, we will design a much better quality pencils, and the world will purchase those pencils. And today that's the history. The Japan produces one of the best pencils in the world. So the love for the country, the love for the countrymen, and the affectionate and feeling for the country and what I can do for the country, rather than asking what country has done for me. If we all have this feeling, and if we all decide what one thing I can give for my country, at least one thing. Can I stand up when the national anthem goes on? Can I do at least one thing as a respect for my country? I have, this country has given me so many things. The land which I am on, the place where I am standing, the market where I move, the college, the teachers, the Indian teachers. We celebrated 5th of September as a Teachers' Day. My question to all of you, is it the only day we celebrate Teachers' Day and then we point fingers at them and put them names and tell what you have taught us and bunk the lectures? So, if we really think about our teachers, what they have given us and what they are giving today, what we are, what I am is completely the teachers. They have taught me manners. They have taught me how to sit. My parents have taught me how to walk. My parents have taught me the initial vocabulary. But my teachers have taught me how to sit properly, when to talk and when not to talk. My teachers have taught me how to use my memory. My teachers have taught me how to study. So if I just go on, the list is endless. So it's just not 5th of September. I feel every day is a teacher's day. So we all are teachers for somebody. Tomorrow we are going to whatever you have learned from your teachers, you are going to spread that information to the masses, to your children, to your neighbors, to your friends. So while I put my thought process, you all can visit the Facebook, and I have written my thought process on my Teacher's Day. I'll not repeat this over here, but I have learned a lot from each individual, right from a child, a small child. When a child cries, he gives an indication that I'm hungry or pay attention to me. So we start marketing ourselves right from day one. And we say that marketing is not my cup of tea. We all are good marketers. We all create value for us. We all want attention. It's but natural. There's nothing wrong in that. We all have an ego within us. And there's nothing wrong. We should have that ego. If you don't have an ego, then you will be kept aside. So, ego for building up your own structure, ego for creating your own skills, ego for learning better, learning for your betterment, so that you can deliver for the next generation. Your next generation is waiting for some advice from you, consultancy from you. What are you going to give them? What you have learned. If you have learned good things, you're going to impart those good things to them. So I want in a chat box, what one thing, I'll give you 1 minute for this. One thing which you feel that you will give for yourself. Forget about the society, forget about the country right now. What one change you will do for yourself? What commitment you are ready to give? I don't want a resolution that tomorrow I'll start walking or tomorrow I'll start exercise. I don't want resolution. I want a commitment. Lovely. Love myself. Wonderful. This is the first thing. I love this answer. Because if you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. So, first, love yourself. Pat your back. See in the mirror and say your name. If, right now, imagine that you are standing in the front of the mirror and say, Sushant, I love you. So, say your name and say, I love you. This is the first step. And when you start loving yourself, see the change which will happen. Lovely, wonderful. Belief system, wow. Self appreciation, yes. You need to pat your back because nobody is going to come every day and pat your back. Sometimes they will. This is a what you guys said, temporary motivation. Somebody will say now after the session, some of you may say, "Wow, sir, Sushant sir, you gave a wonderful session. I loved it." Somebody will say, "Sir, Sushant sir, I did not like it. All these things I knew it. The stories which you told, I knew it. It's okay." So on both the sides, I appreciate both the views because yes, maybe somebody might have heard the stories, whatever I have told, nothing wrong, and they have expressed their emotions and feelings. So nothing to feel bad about it. So whatever feedback you will give me today, I truly the same appreciation I will have for each one of you because it's your thought process, it's your feelings. So each one of us have the right to put forward your feelings and emotions and the thought process. So I respect each of your views. Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks for your feedback and your fingers moving. I love the way your fingers are moving. And also you need to say love your fingers because you made me express. Wonderful, wonderful. If your fingers don't move, I will not understand your feelings and expressions. So through your fingers, I came to know your feelings, your emotions, and your expressions. So give a big thanks to your fingers too. Okay, one more story I remember about the king and the pigeon. My sessions are full of stories because I love stories and our life is full of stories, right? The moment we get up, we start with the stories. And before we end our day, when we go to sleep, you say that, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this. So you write a story before you sleep and then you sleep. So the whole day is full of stories. Okay, so I would love to share a story. I have 3 minutes and then we will open up for the question answer session, and I would love to address to all your queries the maximum time we have. So it's completely Akash and Professor Vidya and host Bhuvaneshwari to take a call. Okay, so I start my story. The King and the Pigeon. Uh, why I said the King and the Pigeon? Because the king received a gift. He went to the neighborhood kingdom and he stayed there and happy. And king offered him two pigeons. He said, "You take these two pigeons. It's a gift from us." They were uh, very bright and beautiful. So king was so happy. Wow, this is a wonderful gift you have given me, and I will take the utmost care of these pigeons. And he came back to his kingdom. He appointed two people. He said, "I want both of you to take care of this pigeon. Whenever I have time, I will come and see these pigeons, and I want them to be very happy. So it's your responsibility to keep them happy." After around 20-25 days, the king came back, and what he saw that one pigeon was flying, and he was very happy. He was flying high up in the sky, and he was excited, while the other pigeon was just sitting on the branch, very sad. So he asked the two fellows, "Why is this happening? Why is this pigeon sad and this pigeon is very happy, moving around and he experienced the feeling and everything?" The poor fellow said, "Sir, we don't know the reason. We tried several things, but it did not work." So he called all his ministers. And I said, I want you to think on a certain aspect that why this is happening. And they all tried different aspects to make that pigeon happy. They gave him all the fruits, lovely fruits, but the pigeon was still not happy. Somehow the farmer came to know that the king is very upset with this issue, and he approached the king, said, can I see the pigeon? Is it possible for me? Can I try to make that pigeon very happy? So king was very pleased. Why? Oh, wow, sure, please come with me. And he took to that place and he showed that pigeon. And within a few minutes, the farmer cut the branch in which he was sitting. As soon as the branch was cut, the pigeon started flying. It was helpless. He was very desperate, and all looked. Everybody was completely fascinated, and they were confused and puzzled. The different expressions were there, and nobody could understand what this farmer is doing. And he cut the branch, and the pigeon started flying. And slowly and steadily, after a few minutes, the pigeon also started flying very high. And everybody realized, okay, now that pigeon is also in a happy mood. So what had happened in this story? Before I tell you the takeaway, I want from you. I want you to use your thought process. If this is your situation, what difference he made? Can I get it on chat box? I would love to know your thought process. What is the difference? Why did he cut that branch? No one will leave us to take rest. Okay, okay. So what made that difference? Yeah, the pigeon had a fear to fly. Okay, pigeon had a fear to fly. Okay, what else can come out of its well, lovely. So comfort zone. The key area is here. The key point over here is a comfort zone. We all live in a comfort zone. We don't know that we have feathers in us, and we don't know that how, if we raise these feathers, how high we can fly. We all don't know. As human beings, it was not knowing about its. Yes, perfectly right, Naveen. Wants to born itself set free and independent. Yes, 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 Madhuvanti. Perfectly right. So we did not knew. We now, if we put ourselves in a pigeon's place, do all of us know our strength? Do all of us know what capacity we have? What are the things we can do, and how we can do? How many of us know? Type yes or no. And if it is yes, type what is your strong point which you know, which will take you at heights. Go ahead. There are 90 people. Let me see how many yeses and nos are there. And if you say yes, I want how many of you know what are your capabilities? My confidence, very good, Vijay, Vigneshwaran, very good. Your confidence, very good. I'm happy that you know that you're confident. Confidence, strength, very good. Lovely. Two, three, I'm counting. Four, five, six, very good. Seven, eight, nine, 10, very good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So happy that so many of you know your strengths. So you are the bird who already is flying and is enjoying, and those who are still not. So I want you, want somebody, maybe your teachers, maybe your mentors, your consultants, maybe your parents. Tell the story to your parents and tell them, cut that branch. Let me fly. Somebody should be there to cut that branch. Otherwise, you're all in the comfort zone. Or many times, your parents have cut that branch, but still you're holding that branch. So leave that branch. I want you all to leave that branch and take a big leap and fly high. The more higher you fly, there might be hurdles. Yes. Do you feel that the bird don't have hurdles? There are a lot of flights which are coming. There are other birds who are also in their way. There is a storm. Okay. There are heavy rainfalls. So these are the several things are going to come in your way, but still you have to believe in yourself and move along. So with this, I think I should open up the platform for question answer sessions. Akash, over to you.
Sir, I have few questions for you, sir. The
Please.
first question, give us few tips for our students to be motivated in this time of online classes, which is in isolation.
Okay, okay. See, online is not what we are seeing right now. Online is already, it was online. This is actually, since we cannot move outside, that's why the thing is online. Now, today, because of online, we have met. Otherwise, I don't think I would have connected with Uma Shankari ma'am, and in that link, I would have connected with Akash, and I would have connected with these wonderful people like you. So this is a really, I see as a better, a different approach. So online was there from the beginning. Only we need to think our the logic and psychology of looking at things. So I see online as a platform where we can interact with the people, interact with countries. I see them as a globe in my palm. If this opportunity would have not opened up, I would have not connected with so many people. Now I have started my radio in this period, and I'm happy to share that almost 20 plus countries people are listening to the sessions. Now this complete session will be online. People will listen to this complete session, and I'll be highlighting this college name and the students, and throughout the globe people will come to know about this college. So this platform opens up a lot of connectivity, network. So I'm happy for this platform, and I want you all to flourish, to connect with people. Now you all are in social media. I'm thoroughly experiencing the social media, the Facebook, Insta, LinkedIn, and Twitter, WhatsApp, everything. We are all in all different medias, and we are able to connect with different groups. So we the people whom we have never connected, this media had given an opportunity. So I want all of you to take this opportunity and work on your online skills, because I talk with a lot of teachers and they say I have 20 years and 30 years experience. Now it is completely reset. I say that I am same as a student. My 40 years of experience or 30 years of experience will only give me a slight informative knowledge or the learnings which I had. But dealing with my new students, I need to learn those new skills. I need to move my fingers very fast. When I type one sentence, it takes me around 10 seconds. But for my son, it takes around hardly 2 or 3 seconds. So I need to gear up with children. I need to gear up. If I want to be a trainer and I want to be successful ahead, I need to gear up. I need to learn those skills, and I need to move forward. So I need to, I would appeal to each one of you to not compete with others, not to judge others or analyze others, but to work on your skills. And every day before you sleep, ask yourself what I have learned today, with whom I have connected. Have I made a difference in somebody's life? If one of the answer you get, you will have a peaceful sleep. Every day I had a very peaceful sleep, because at least I knew something new. I at least make a difference in somebody's life. At least I learn something new. I put forward something new. Whatever I've learned, I share with somebody. So at least one thing I do every day, and I'm happy with that. Hope I have answered your query.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, I have two more questions. I'll just tell it out.
Please.
Sir, could you please refer some of the books to be read by our students, which will make them motivated, sir?
Wow, super, wonderful question. Books are your real friends, because we meet a lot of friends in our journey, in our college life, and some other time we, because of the misunderstanding, we get disconnected, and that feel, that emotions which we have for our friends. So for that period of time we really suffer. But books never argue with you, never debate with you, never fight with you. They only give and give. As in the actors say that you have to, when we as a actors or we as a movie artist, they say that we have to uh, movie kaise chalti hai, entertainment, entertainment and entertainment. And how as a trainers we say we need to practice, practice and practice. So if you want to succeed as a student, your word should be, you need to read, read and read. So the books are, there are so many books. You Can Win by Shiv Khera. There is a book, if you are really keen on understanding people, there is a wonderful book which Men Are From Mars and Women Are from Venus. It is by John Gray, a wonderful book. If you read this, you'll be able to know why your friend was not talking, or why you had a fight with your friend. Okay, wonderful book. Then you have The Secret by Brian Ronde. Then you have a book called Beyond Skills. There are so many management books. I would love to share, because the list will go on and on. Akash, I would love to share that list with you, and in turn, you can put it in your list, so it can help all the students. I will send
Yes.
that list to you. These others, I read a lot of books. The Secret by Osho. It's a Bible for me. Okay, so it's around more than 3,000 pages. So whenever I feel I have a query which I am not getting any solutions, I put up the things. I always carry a small booklet. I have that booklet with me. It's in my place. This is my third booklet. I always carry a small book in my pocket wherein the ideas, when they come out, I jot it down. This is called as metacognition. If you don't write those ideas, that ideas go off. And after 10 seconds, 15 seconds, you don't get that ideas. Then if you have a wonderful idea ahead, we all have brilliant ideas, and these brilliant ideas make us genius. So the first step to become a genius is to note down those ideas and create an idea book. And those idea book, if you again a platform wherein you all can sit together and exchange those ideas with each other. Have a small groups. These are called peer learning groups. This is a common word which is used in corporates, a peer learning group, wherein like-minded students, they all come together. Let's say you're all students who are really want to have, they are interested in traveling. Somebody will say that, oh, we are interested in movies. Come out with a small group, learning from the movies. There are a lot of learnings we have from our movies. As you enjoy, you learn from the movies. I see a lot of movies on different languages. Even if I don't understand the language, we understand the emotions. We understand the feelings which they have. And we learn a lot. Being a psychology student, I would love to learn the emotions and feelings. Akash, I'll share that complete list with you.
Okay, sir.
Next
Sir,
question.
one more question I have. Sir, could you please give tips to increase the memory of our students? And could you do a small memory testing exercise now, sir?
We are short of time. I would have definitely, but let me take 2 minutes to explain you about memory and how it works. I'll give you the technique. Okay, because we don't have time for demonstration, I have another session. Otherwise, I would have definitely taken much hours and I would have done a demonstration. But let me give you a fast tip. Please note it down. When you have to remember certain things, see, memory is one aspect which we all have. We have a fantastic memory. Our memory is whatever hard disk or whatever what you call the memory storage device you have. We have 100 times more capacity with us, but we don't know this and we don't store it. We rely on technology, but we don't rely on the superpower which we have over here. So the first rule to for the better memory is you need to create stories. We all love stories, and whenever you have to remember a certain thing, transform that answer into a story, because stories are the thing which we can relate. Our neurons can relate. We have around more than 100 billion neurons, and each neuron has a capability to connect with 50,000 other neurons. We have a myelin sheath, which is a security. So when a lot of students ask me that, sir, I have learned this for so many 10 times I have learned, but when I go for a test, I forget this. I'll tell you why you forget this. The myelin sheath is protecting you in your house and your answer is intact. But when you go to the examination, you have tension. It's okay. That means that you are serious. But stress is you don't believe in yourself, that there where the stress comes. Oh, if the question comes, will I be able to answer this? Will I remember this? So you are doubting your own memory, as if you are doubting something, that no, my memory is, my brain is not sharp. And the brain says, Tatastu. If you say that you are a genius boss, please help me, he will say Tatastu. And the shell becomes more stronger. If you say that, will I be able to answer that? The shell, the protective layer, the security guards, let's say Salman Khan security guards, and Salman Khan tells you, Arey, you are foolish yaar. तुम क्या मेरे को security दोगे? I'll do it myself. Or suppose if he says, I doubt you, the security player, okay sir, I'll stand by and you do whatever you want. Will Salman Khan be able to manage the crowd? So Salman Khan believes that these security fellows can guard me, and that's why he appoints those security guards. So same way, you have appointed your neurons to protect you, to help you to answer the query. So those are the guards which are protecting you, and you have done your homework. So just when you start your paper, Believe your thing, and thank you very much. All your neurons, you have all the answers which I have studied, and I want you to help me out. Please protect me, and whenever the question comes, be ready with the answer. And believe me, they are ready with the answer, because this I have tried and tested on me, and every paper, because I was a dyslexic kid in my school days. I was very poor in my social studies. I don't blame the teachers. My teachers were fantastic, but I never remember that in my report card, my teacher has written my marks in a blue pen. Hope you understand what I said. So my result were completely other subjects in blue pen, and my marks, history geography marks, were always in red pen. So when I studied and put down these techniques today, my social studies are my strongest subjects. The reason behind it, I started believing in those neurons. I told them that I believe in you. So the first technique which I use is creating stories. Secondly, connecting. Now, when I have a long answer, it's just like eating the whole cake. Suppose it's my birthday. Assume that it's my birthday, and each one of you, I give a big cake. It's exclusively for you. See how big I am. I'm giving 90 people 90 big cakes. This is just into imagination. Now, when you have that cake in front of you, are you all going to eat that cake together? You're going to cut those into pieces, right? So you're going to take a small piece, eat that piece, and then you're going to take the second piece, and then it will follow. So one piece will follow. So what is that? Now I club this with connecting with your answer. So when you are reading 10 sentences, read only one sentence at a time. Understand that sentence. Connect with the second sentence. Then second sentence connect with the third sentence. Forget about the first sentence. It you're already connected with the second one. Second you connect with the third. Third you connect with the fourth. Like this you create a chain of 10 sentences. So when you are doing the ninth and 10th sentence, forget about the eighth sentence. What I mean by forget about the 10th sentence, don't reread, because they have already been connected. Your neurons have connected those sentences. And when you connect the ninth and 10th sentence, your whole answer is ready. And now close the book and believe in your neurons and say the sentences. I'm sure you will get the complete answer. Now, the third and important factor, when you're connecting, be funny, because we all love fun. Okay. When if I ask the question, it will be foolish question to ask that how many of you are really passionate in studying and you love your studies. For me, that might be definitely. I'm not saying no, but these were the exceptional heroes who will say that I love doing my studies. I love studies. I love sitting in this classroom, right? Okay, so these are exceptional people, and so most of us will say that no, I love freaking out. I love going to the canteen. I love going to movies. So what you love? Very good, Vigneshwaran. Thank you very much. So when you say you love what you do, so my answer to this is you love what you do. So if you love movies, put movies into your when you're studying, connect the stories, make them story, make them funny, because your brain loves to learn in a fun way. Your brain loves. If I tell you to study 8 hours, or if I let's say there was an option in the college that either you take statistics or table tennis, either you take economics or carom, or you take let's say physics or basketball. What you will take? If given this option, let me see what you will take. Very good, thank you, Sri Lakshmi. So Sri Lakshmi is an experience. She have been using this technique and she said that she's been successful. Yes, these are success. Everyone will be successful because these are tried and tested methods. We have I've been using these techniques throughout the globe, and each individual. That's why I say I don't have a warranty word in my dictionary. I have a guarantee word. So whenever I am training, I tell the students that I guarantee you that you'll be successful, because if you use these techniques and if you practice these techniques. Oh, thank you, Anushka. Basketball. So So we do, but unfortunately, in none of those colleges, I have not seen any college which gives this options. And so we have that we have to study the subject. So when we have to study, let's put in our blood and soul, and let's put our knowledge and put our thought process into the subject and learn the subject in a much better way. So if you use these three techniques, one is creating a story, second is connections, and third is a funny way. You add colors into it, you add dialogues into it, you transform your word into your something different. We create acronyms. Okay, there are so many, as I told about fear, false experiences appearing real. So maybe one answer you can create an acronym, and you have to just remember the acronym, which we all are using it right from our school days. So that's nothing new. But there are so many other ways. You can draw a mind map, you can create a map, you can create a pictorial format your answer, so you see as an image. Because we have this as a, at the back of your brain is a hospital lobe which has all the images. We have 85% of the images what we have seen. So when we go out, we see images. We go on a walk, or we go on a party or a picnic. So whatever your vision sees and captures, those all images are stored at the back of your brain. So that's why when we fall on the back, people say that do you recall this? Because those, if these images are disturbed, you forget many things. So it's always be cautious. Don't even fooling around. Don't beat over here to any of your friends. Okay, this is a caution for all of you. So this is a small trick. Definitely, we'll have another time, another session wherein I'll be able to unfold you the tricks and techniques. So Akash, over to you. I think we are out of time, and it was very great interaction with you all and with the students. Over to you, Akash.
Okay, sir. Thanks a ton, sir. Indeed, it was a fabulous session. Our students have geared up to our expectations now. Thank you, sir, for grooming our students' thought process and creating innovating mind. I would also thank our beloved principal for providing such a wonderful platform. I would also thank my host, Bhuvneshwari ma'am. I would also render a cordial thanks to Sindhu ma'am for leading the IT team. Last but not the least, I would thank our awesome students for being proactive throughout the session. Thank you, one and all.
Before I end up the session, I will only accept all these thank yous if when I see you become successful. Thank you very much.
Sure, sir.
Thank you. I take your leave. Thank you very much,
Yes, sir.
Professor Vidya Shivna, Principal, the
Thank
host
you, sir.
Bhuvaneshwari, for this exclusively connecting with the students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with.
Ma'am. Students, could you please, everyone, wait for a few minutes? Please don't log out. Yeah, here.